Presentation, Carlo Pedroncelli. Research question. How do ideological preferences affect and shape political polarization? So what? I wish to untangle the complex relationship between ideological preferences and political polarization by focusing on the mechanisms where those ideological preferences contribute to an ever-decaying political and social environment. Variable definition. Echo chambers and social media influences. Measured by the diversity of content individuals report encountering on social media platforms before and after the implementation of algorithm changes. Identity politics. Assessed through surveys that measure the extent to which individuals' political beliefs are tied to their personal identity and the perceived in-group versus out-group dynamics. Geographical political exposure. Evaluated by comparing political attitudes and openness in areas with homogeneous versus heterogeneous political compositions before and after community programs. Socialization and media consumption patterns. Monitored through lateral studies tracking changes in media consumption habits and the breadth of political viewpoints individuals are exposed to in their social and educational environments. Theoretical mechanism. Why should these things be linked? It's kind of cool, in my opinion, but the linkage between these variables creates a self-reinforcing cycle of perpetual polarization. Echo chambers and social media influences intensify exposure to congruent ideological content, deepening convictions in one's beliefs. They're in a group, the more they talk about it, the more they hear about it, the more they're likely to believe and support it and fight for it. Identity politics further personalizes those beliefs, making ideological opposition feel like a personal attack, which social media platforms can exacerbate by highlighting possible issues. Geographical political exposure can mirror the echo chamber's effect in physical spaces by limiting real-world encounters with ideological diversity and those with differing opinions from your own. Socialization. Through these polarized environment ingrains deep ideological divides from you at a young age. Media consumption patterns then reinforce these divides as individuals seek out information that confirms their worldview, facilitated by social media algorithms and the availability of ideologically aligned media outlets. Understanding the interconnectedness of these variables offers insight into the multifaceted nature of polarization and the complex challenge of addressing it in our modern world. Now for my potential hypothesis. It is, if cross-cutting exposure interventions designed to increase individuals' encounters with diverse ideological perspectives are systematically implemented across social media platforms, educational curriculums, and community programs, then the polarization exacerbated by ideological preferences, echo chambers, identity politics, geographical political exposure, and selective media consumption will significantly decrease, as these interventions will reduce ideological incongruency and promote understanding across those political divides. I believe that this hypothesis proposes that by fostering environments where individuals are frequently and meaningfully exposed to differing viewpoints, it allows them to challenge themselves. The intensity of the ideological polarization can then be mitigated. Such an approach recognizes the complexity of polarization as not merely a symptom of ideological differences, but as a phenomenon that is shaped by the context in which individuals form and express their own political identities. Thank you.